Hey guys, you're back! Just kidding, I'm back. Welcome to the fourth video on the series Speaking English Challenge of me and Thong, me and Thong. I think from now on there's only me on this challenge. We really need someone else can join this challenge with me. So now please come back again with the fourth video. Today I'm going to tell you about the fourth chapter of the Mastery of Love. This is a very long chapter because I had to spend 3 nights to read it and to summarize. This is about the check of love and the check of fear. I thought that I will make a long video to talk about this chapter, and I will put a lot of vocabulary, a lot of new words that I learned from into it. But at the last moment, before I make this video, I decided to make a short video. Because this is just a summary version. It don't need to be long. It just needs to have enough to have a full of notification to prove and to show the idea of the author, right? So let's start. According to my reading, I divided this chapter into 4 parts. The first one, your life is nothing but a dream. The second one, I will tell you that your dreams are made by emotion, by love and fear, so we call the check of love and the check of fear. And then the main part is the comparison. I'll compare the differences between the check of fear and the check of love, and then I will tell you how should we do to master our relationship in order to acknowledge of the check of love and the check of fear. As I told you at the third video on this series, that your life is nothing but a dream, and I gave you some reasoning, right? Your life is the manifestation of your own, your personal dream, and it depends on your belief, which is deep inside you. No one knows you. No one knows you more than yourself. Even they think that they know very well about you. Even they are your parents or your children. And you can know that every human in this life has his own dream. So every relationship in this world becomes a living being made by 2 dreamers. Just as your body is made by cells, your dreams are made by emotions, and there are 2 main sources of those emotions. One is fear and all the emotions that come from fear, and the other one is love and all the emotions that come from love. We call they are the check of love and the check of fear. Now we are gonna compare the differences between emotions on every relationship, and let's take a look at some characteristics of love and of fear. First, you can see that love has no obligations and fear is full of obligations. Sooner or later, we will escape our obligations. Second one, love has no expectations. Fear is full of expectations. That is the reason why fear hurts and love doesn't hurt. Love is based on respect, and fear doesn't respect anything, including itself. You can see that when I feel sorry for you, I will make a choice for you. I will control, I will decide your life. It means I don't respect you and I don't love you. So when you love someone, don't try to control their life. Love is ruthless. It doesn't feel sorry for anything, but it does have compassion. Fear is full of pity. It feels sorry for anything. You can see that love is responsible, but fear avoids responsibility. It doesn't mean that fear is not responsible. Love is always kind, and fear is always unkind. With fear, we are full of obligations, expectations, no respect, avoiding responsibility, feeling sorry. So fear brings all the emotion poison to us, such as anger, sadness, selfishness, suffering, jealousy. Love is unconditional and fear is full of conditions. And the most important thing is that in order to the check of love, there is justice. You make mistake, you just need to pay one time for your mistake yourself. But it's completely opposite with the check of fear. You, your friends, your partners, your lovers, your parents, your children have to pay 1,000 times for the same mistake. So now you all know about the check of love and the check of fear, and I'm going to tell you how should we do to master our relationship in order to acknowledge of the check of love and the check of fear. To master your relationship is all about you. The first step is that you need to become aware, to know that everyone has his own dream. Then you just can be responsible for your half on your relationship, which is you. Next, when you know what is love, what is fear, you will become aware of the way to communicate your dream with others. And if you catch yourself in the check of fear, just by that awareness, you can shift your attention into the check of love. Just by seeing where you are, just by changing your attention, everything around you can change. And finally, if you're aware that no one else around you can make you happy, and that happiness is the result of the love coming outside of you, this becomes the greatest mastery of love. If you want to master your love, you need to practice your love. You don't need to justify your love. You don't need to explain your love. You just need to practice your love. Practice creates the master. So that's all about the fourth chapter that I get from the Master of Love. So see you next week with the next chapter. Bye bye.